So I have another haul. This is from nuts.com. Nuts. Nuts.com. What's in here? What is in here? This is also another supplements and superfoods company, but their main focus is really not that. I think they started as selling as a place where they sold all kinds of nuts, and that's what I really wanted from here too. I didn't really come here for supplements. Actually, I was comparison shopping between nuts and Terrasol and Navitas and Wildly Organic. I was actually comparison shopping like all the stuff they had. And there's another one I was looking at, Tropiaca, which is another like superfoods company that is based in Australia. But their stuff was expensive and shipping was like $20 all from because it comes all the way from Australia. If I was going to trust any of the organic claims, I'll probably trust the Tropiaca claims more, but I wasn't about to pay like $20 shipping for something that I'll still pay more, and then the price was even more expensive. So Terrasol one, but now nuts.com, wins for other things because I was interested in other things here. Invisible peanuts, air. I think it's nice that we have this packing film that is branded. I don't know what to think about that. Wow. So you see, compared to like the Terrasol haul I just did, this one, it comes with the receipts and all. But it also had a lovely note to me. Thanks a bushel. Thank you. I'm usually not I'm usually not someone who cares about what the place of business knowing my name and all of that, because one, even if they didn't know my name, they wouldn't know how to pronounce my name, and that pisses me off by you knowing my name. It's one thing to know my name, but even if you didn't make an effort to try to say my name correctly, I don't appreciate it because it still sounds wrong and it turns me off the wrong way. It really turns me off in a very visual sense when I hear my name pronounced wrongly. So I don't care. I don't care that you don't or do not know my name. I don't care. But tell me have a nice day. I don't know. In these times, I appreciate that. So what's this? Yes, sweet black Thai rice. Now, this is an expensive place to get black rice, sticky black rice. I'm assuming this is sticky black rice. I hope it is. I was thinking that since it says sweet, then it should be sticky. It should be on the sticky side, but that's a dangerous assumption. But anyway, that's fine. So this is nuts. Usually, if you want to get black rice, at least a Thai sweet black rice, you go to an Asian grocery store and you will get it. And you can find 5 pounds. At least the last place I checked, it was 5 pounds for about like $13 to $15. That is true. And the funny thing is that I used to have it, but because I was not doing carbs for a while, it sat in my pantry for a very long time until I decided to throw it away because it was like, I'm not going to use it anymore. But now that I was like having this interest in it, I'm shooting myself. I'm like, why did I throw it away? I should have just kept it. It's rice. Rice keeps forever. But anyway, but why did I decide to go here to buy that rice versus going to my Asian grocery to get the rice? I don't know, because I was looking at this online and I was just kind of concerned. Every time I've looked at rice and I bought it, I was always concerned that it's rice but that has like some red purple coloring put to it, like it's been adulterated by artificial colors. So somehow I don't really trust it, even though probably I should. Maybe that's prejudice on my side. So I thought, what, if I got it from nuts.com that pride themselves on quality and organic crap, maybe it's probably better to spend a little more with a little peace of mind knowing that the rice is not adulterated. But they could literally be buying the rice. The source could be the same between the Asian store and them. So I have no idea. So anyway, there's 2 bags of this. Why I want to make with this black rice, like rice sweets, pretty much. Like the rice cakes and the dangos and stuff. Like if you want to make those rice cakes or the sweets like purple, you can use black rice powder to like color it. And then I probably will make a lot of like mango sticky rice, but with purple rice and white rice. Yes, I like it. Um, rice powder, glutinous rice powder. Although it's on the back here, it says sweet rice. It's sweet rice powder, so that's the same thing as glutinous rice powder. So it's the same thing as mochi powder, really. Yeah. This was not as expensive compared to like the something. It was probably like $1 more. So yeah, so like in addition to like making all those sweets, this is actually what you need to make the sweets. So I'm gonna be making some sweets with this. Organic dark rye powder. It doesn't say. I should just show you. Organic dark rye. Organic dark rye. I've been thinking a lot about like making like black bread, like European style, like hard black bread. They use a lot of rye and seeds and sprouted grains. I like that because I buy the Trader Joe's one. That's the bread I used to make to in my pate. So I was thinking that, you know what, maybe I was going to like make mine instead. That story of my life, trying to make mine instead of making my life. Not making my life. And this is another bag of sweet rice powder, sweet rice flour. Oh yeah, a whole bag of sesame. A whole bag of sesame seeds, black sesame seeds, not the white one. This is also keeping in theme of like the rice sweets. You can also have sesame. Like with those rice sweets, you can have like red bean filling. That's the main one. The dangos and the mochis would have like red bean filling. Another one you could have is black sesame filling. So that's how this comes here. This comes in handy for that. Black sesame filling. And then, in terms of filling, this is more dark rye, which you don't use for that. Yeah, well, I got 2 pounds of dark rye. I guess I'd better baking. So another, in terms of filling, you can use chestnut flour for filling. So it says here 1 yummy pound. I wonder how it. Yeah, they say one. It is all these packets say 1 yummy pound. Yeah. Okay, I like the packaging. It makes me chuckle. So chestnut flour for like cakes and filling, and if you like doing gluten-free baking, but I'm more thinking of the dessert style. So there's that. Wow, I got black caraway seeds. Why did I get black caraway seeds? Black caraway seeds. Probably because I was thinking of something. What was I thinking about? I was just buying stuff for the sake of buying stuff. Now I have a whole bunch of black caraway seeds that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. They're different. So I have caraway seeds generally. And then this is the black ones. They look like... What? I don't think I have it. There's this Indian spice called kalonji. And it's translated as basil seeds. I don't use basil seeds or onion seeds, but it's translated. But now that I look at it, it looks like the kalonji seeds that I don't have. But anyway, so there is black caraway powder. Allspice. So I was running out of allspice, and surprisingly, I was feeling threatened by the fact that I was running out of allspice. I don't know why I feel threatened by that. So usually when you buy allspice, you get like little bottles, like 1 or 2 ounces. And I was like, I'm not about to buy 1 or 2 ounces for like $5. So, and usually with the spices, if you cannot get it from the Asian store or the Indian store, because in the Indian store, if like Indians, I don't know if they use allspice generally, but typically in the recipes I've seen, they don't use allspice. But if allspice was a typical spice, they would have this by the bag full, and it would have been probably like half the price of this. So you get bags of nutmeg seeds. You get bags of cardamom pods. So for like, they don't give you little bottles that you get here at Safeway. But unfortunately, allspice is not their thing, so you are scammed by everybody else who are like trying to sell you like 1 or 2 ounces for $5. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a whole pound. So here it is, a whole pound of allspice. If you want allspice, I can give you some allspice because I'm not gonna be eating I'm not gonna be eating a lot of this. Well, that's not true, but I think what it is that of all the like the sweet baking spices that I do have, allspice is the one I'm the most partial to. Like, what is there? I don't use fennel that much. Yeah, I don't use fennel that much. I use mace. I use mace quite a bit. I use nutmeg quite a bit, and I don't use ground ginger that much because I feel like ground ginger is a scam. Every time I taste the ground ginger, it tastes nothing like fresh ginger, and it doesn't really have, and it's mostly stale. So it's like ground ginger. I don't really use that. I don't use that much. So it's So it's cinnamon. Yeah, the cinnamon backs I do use. So, and then the allspice, and then there's aniseed. There's the there's the aniseeds, like those the star anise. That one I'm starting to use a little bit more, but I'm not a fan of the taste of it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the taste of it because frankly I also think it smells a little like shit, but that's because I've had a lot of shitty 5-spice powder. It's just I associate like star anise with like 5-spice powder, and I'm not a fan of the 5-spice flavor, even though it's a mixture of all other things. So I have this star anise, which I'm becoming a little bit more partial to because I've learned since now that I don't use a whole star. I use like 1 or 2 leaves of the star. So, and then cloves, which cloves you don't need. Cloves is something that you don't run through quickly. You use like 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. And any more, your food starts tasting soapy. But allspice though, I use I use quite a bit because I guess the thing about allspice is that it's not ruined when you use too much of it compared to the other spices. So I use quite a bit of it. So there it is. So I guess if I was doing Jamaican stuff like jerking and all the stuff they do, then I'll be using. I guess it's time for me to start doing Jamaican food. So I can start using allspice more. But anyway, so that is my nuts.com haul. As you can see, it's a bag of random crap that you don't need. I can pretty much guarantee you don't need it. And it's probably going to sit in my pantry for another year before I'm going to be crazy with myself and decide to declutter or go on a cooking frenzy. But yeah. But the packaging is cute though, so I like it. So anyway, so that is it. I'll see you guys later. Which other haul? So there's one more haul from this Chinese store that are based in Massachusetts that charged me $20 for shipping. I'm still mad about that. It took a week. It took almost 2 weeks to sit on the order because I guess some things were hard to fill or to fulfill. They had terrible service. Well, not terrible service. They were just non-communicative. And I noticed that they don't really send emails, so I had to send them an email like, look, you have been sitting on this order for 10 days and there's no news about like what has been filled on, what's not filled on, what. So they decided to just fill it and give me a refund. But because there is no email trail, I cannot tell exactly what was unfulfilled because I don't have the backup of the original order. So I don't have the backup of the original order, so I don't know exactly what was filled and what was not fulfilled. Fulfilled. So we'll see when we finally get it. We're supposed to get it next week, so we'll see. That one's gonna be an interesting one. It's another haul of buying crap that I don't exactly need. Anyway, I will see you guys later.